I'm actually a teacher in a high school. I was a teacher in a primary school. So, I mean, excuse my hair, but okay. So I was a teacher in a primary school and now I'm a teacher in a high school. And I would like to talk about issues of self-esteem. But I want to first, in this first episode of my channel, I'd like to talk about issues of growing up overweight. I grew up overweight and I developed hips quite quickly in my teens, and I looked quite older as a child. I'm now 36, but I remember at the age of about 16, I was almost a size 42. At the age of 18, I was the size that I am right now. And as the years went by, my weight yo-yoed up and down. So basically, this is what I want to talk about. As a child, I felt like I was not deserving of love because I was so overweight. I felt like I deserved nothing. I deserved no good thing because I was overweight. The thing about weight is that you always feel like there's a real part of you on the inside that people don't really necessarily acknowledge or recognize. You're just seen for the outside, for what you look like. And I think for me, the issue that got me stuck on all those years was whether or not guys thought I was beautiful. I didn't care so much whether women thought I was beautiful because they're not the ones that asked me out. I think we know this whole thing of women uplifting other women is not so much, I'm not so much offended when women tell me that I'm unattractive or I'm not pretty, but I do feel a certain way when men do it because I am looking at the men. I'm looking at some of the people that I'm attracted to. And these are the people whose opinions matter because these are the people whose attention I'm trying to get. So I think that's what I cared about personally. I'm sure other people cared about everything else. They cared whether other women or mothers or the community said they were fat and ugly. But for me was when a guy or a boy told me that I was unattractive. That is something that really got me really down. So I grew up like that. And I always made sure, I blended in. I never stood out. I avoided conversations of beauty, conversations of attraction, conversation of dating, because I really just started dating later on in my life. I mean, at a young age, I did kind of date, but it was not serious dating. This was not a serious thing that I went through. So the serious dating for me started at university. And at university, I had such a low self-esteem that I would get surprised when a guy approached me because I thought, aren't there really pretty chicks who are thin? Because I associated prettiness with thin. And the problem with my language is that when you lose the weight or when you are small, people say you are beautiful. So they actually use, in place of the word, you have lost weight. In my language, in my culture, people say you are beautiful. They don't say that you've lost the weight. And so I've had to, correct a lot of mothers about things like that. But let me just quickly go back to my varsity years. And because I had issues with looks, I noticed every single thing. I remember only dating really, 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 really cute guys because I wanted the validation that, I was beautiful. I wanted to show the world that look at who I'm working with. Look